Hey guys, happy Thursday. Next day, just trying to do a video log for you guys of what all happened today. And took a trip to the pet store, and I'll edit and post the highlights from that trip after this intro. And then after went there today, I actually went out, got some new fish food. I got some frozen baby brine shrimp to start feeding the baby German blue rams after they hatch. Pretty wild looking. That is huge. The wild thing is that wisteria is on CO2. So they're actually piping it in right here and then diffusing it with that. But that looks crazy on CO2. The hair grass looks pretty good. It's funny, I saw some HC in here, some dwarf baby tears, but I don't see it now. But that wisteria is just kind of weird looking. It's just kind of taking over. That's not the plant I would recommend if you're running CO2. But what's crazy is look at that tiger lily. It's loving the CO2 so much that it's not even red. It's just green. That looks definitely like a lotus tiger lily. I've just never seen one that color. But very interesting. Anyway, I'll kind of step back for you guys. Same dimension as my tank as far as it's 2 feet deep and 4 feet long. It's just when you go in that direction, it's only about 15 inches instead of 24. So I think that's a 75 gallon. Nice little tank. Very nice. Anyway, you guys be good. Enjoy checking it out. Doing some shopping today. I got to get a heater. Check this out. Look at them. Yeah, they're kind of backing up now. But they're probably more nocturnal, but they just like to sit and camouflage in. And they have very good sniffers. Chances are they like to come out at night and hunt for food. I also bet they have some teeth. I'll show you something else. And they also have, they're calling this a moray eel freshwater. I don't know about that, but to me they just look like an eel. You can kind of see one here. The reason they don't look like a moray eel to me is moray eels actually have to breathe with their mouth open. I don't see these guys doing it. You can see the face right there. And notice the nose. Pretty interesting. He's more gulping in air. That's awfully tiny for a moray eel. I mean, those look like 10-gallon tanks, just so you know. But one thing, if you ever consider an eel, watch this. Money says there's egg crates covering the top of this. And how do I know that? Because they're not out of the tank. Look at that. Hold it with a big heavy rock, egg crate with a nice screen on it. Look, that one they've even they put plastic here and taped it down and put a big heavy rock on it. Because even if you just put that there, they'd push it up if you didn't have it loaded down. But that's pretty interesting. Yeah, that's what you do if you got to have a Fort Knox hood if you're going to have an eel, because eels and octopuses, those things can get out of anything, and chances are that wouldn't even stop an octopus just because they're so strong. They would probably push through that. So, and an octopus can get through anything that its beak. The only bone it has is the beak, or the mouth part that it chews with. If that'll get through, then the rest of it will get through as well. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying it. Those eggs are still being looked at. They have not, they haven't hatched yet. But if you look, you can see that's the male sitting in there on them, but they haven't really hatched. Here's looking down. Sorry about the glare. Gotta get the glare out of there. But there's looking into the 120, and I set this up today. Love this little heater. It's just slowly bringing this thing up to temp. It's on 80. I've set it for 84, and it's taking a little bit longer to bring it up to temperature, but you know, that's fine. It's not a very powerful heater, but it's perfect for the 5-gallon. And I love the fact that it's going to show me the temperature. And I need to clean this tank. I need to get the algae off the glass. And I'm probably going to move all the German blue. I'm thinking about moving the parents in here because they're so small, and just moving them in here with the babies and see what happens. I think that'll be fun. And you know, I don't really care about shrimp. Shrimp are cool, but the German blue rams are off the chart on this. This is so wild. It's amazing to me how clever animals are and how little we give them credit. So, that being said, when the lights went off here, discus have really good vision. So like if you watch these guys, they kind of follow me around. Like look, if I come to the tank, they're kind of like, hey, he's probably going to put food in here. I mean, they recognize me when I walk in the room. The blue guy definitely recognizes me because he goes and hides, but he's mad at me. It's a long story. But what happened is these discus actually didn't like being able to see all these fish over here. And maybe I should have tried to put a curtain up or something, because if you look, you can see the tank through there. Shows how dirty the glass is. But they picked them all up and moved them over here to the heater. And the one thing that's really clever about that is A, it's the warmest spot in the tank, because that's where the heater is, and B, it's where the water flow is, because this water is coming in through here. So that's kind of a plus. But here they are. And my hope is that I don't get that. But my hope is that these guys are, like in a day from now, going to be moving around and then just sticking to the parent. So at some point they're going to start feeding on the side of the parent, and then the parent will just swim around and they'll just follow them. And I'm hoping this isn't my best camera, but the hope is to show you guys what happens is they'll take turns. So the one on the left is a blue turquoise. That guy is called an Alenker. And what they do is they will take turns looking after the kids and feeding the kids, and they'll come up next to each other, and one of them will darken. Because if you remember how they had the ability to change their color some, and if you go look at some of the previous videos, this guy can almost go white, and the black bars on him come out. But what they'll do is the one that needs to have the kids darkens up, the other one goes a little lighter, and they just kind of shake, and then the kids are like, oh, that's a sign that I need to go here. So, pretty stoked I've gotten this far. It's all just kind of luck, I think. I don't know, I mean, just kind of amazed. But we'll see how it goes. And you can see how they're trying to catch them. And this is a good spot for them. I am kind of worried. I do have a net over the intake of this canister filter that's underneath, which is that sock right there. I'm also worried about shrimp hiding behind there, coming around trying to grab one. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You guys, keep you posted. Thanks for all the comments. Sorry I got problems with Google Plus getting in the way and not being able to reply or get email notification that you guys post on the channel. But I'll try to do better this time. Sorry for the delay in some of the responses, but happy Thursday. Hey, you guys, thanks for watching. And going to let these guys try to figure it out. Need to do a water change in here. I'm not going to do a big one, but I'll do maybe a 25%. Once these guys are not in a wiggler state. So I'll probably do a 25% tomorrow at some point. And then I'm going to take that one down kind of low, clean the algae, and then, you know, move some water over, like somebody even suggested that, but just siphon some water in the large one into the small one, and get a turkey baster and suck up the wigglers. They should be kind of dense and around a little bit tomorrow. Suck them up and move them to the 5-gallon with their parents. And we'll see how that goes. You guys be good. Hey, thanks for watching. Happy Thursday. Later. See ya.